Welcome. In this video, I am going to talk about the implementation phase of the program design process. Implementation phase of the program design process consists of two major steps. Those are coding and testing. Input for the implementation phase is the algorithm that we have designed from the problem solving phase. For example, this is an algorithm to calculate average of three numbers inside a computer. So, this kind of algorithm, in particularly this algorithm is represented as a pseudocode. This kind of algorithm will be the input for the implementation phase. The first step of the implementation phase is the coding. So, let us talk about coding a little bit deeply. What we are going to do in coding? Coding is the phase where we are going to translate our algorithm into an actual computer program. Input for the coding phase is the algorithm that we have come up with the problem for solving phase. That algorithm might represent as a pseudocode or as a flowchart. In the coding phase, you can convert your algorithm into any given programming language. Or else anyone can convert the given algorithm into a computer program that can be executable in a computer. So, if you follow the right program design process, this process will be a very easy one. You don't have to spend that much amount of time for coding. You just need to translate your algorithm, which might be represented as pseudocode or flowchart, into any given programming language. Here is the actual computer program to calculate the average of three numbers. How we have developed this program? We have basically, by looking at this algorithm, we have translated this algorithm into an actual program, and final outcome of our coding process will be this kind of a computer program. So, once you complete the coding, next step of the implementation phase is the testing. In the testing, what we are going to do? We are going to run and execute our program and see whether it is producing the right results that we are expecting. That means we are going to execute our program and we are going to give some three numbers as for the previous example, and we are going to see whether it is producing the average of those three numbers correctly or not. So, that is the process of testing. If testing does not produce the desired result, what we are going to do? If testing does not produce the desired result, we have to debug our program. Debug is the process of finding errors and fixing those errors. Why do we call this process as a debugging? Because in early computers, we have write those programs in a sheet of paper and we have translate that sheet of paper into a computer program. One of the early computer program that has developed for ENIAC computer couldn't find the desired program lines because of a small bug. From that point onward, if you find an error in a program, computer scientists start calling as a bug in your program. So, basically bug is an error in your computer program. So, finding and fixing those bugs we called as debugging. Outcome of your implementation phase will be a work in program. That program should solve your task that you were initially planned to solve using a computer. Once you get the work in program, that means you have completed the program design process and you have developed a work in program for your problem. I guess now you have a clear picture on the program design process. If you want to design your program correctly and efficiently, try to follow this program design process as much as you can. Otherwise, what's going to happen? If you do not follow the proper program design process, that means you probably start your program development with coding. That means you will start your program design process with the implementation phase. That is a shortcut, but that shortcut will fail in 99% time. Because of that, when you are solving a problem inside your computer, always try to follow program design process. That means first follow the problem solving phase, then get the algorithm, then follow the implementation phase. If you follow that process, then you can develop your program very easily and quickly. I hope you all understood the program design process. Now you have a clear picture how we can design and develop a program. We will talk more about algorithm design in our lecture 3.